Hey, Shalom, brothers. All praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, to you elders out there, the heads of all your camps, you brothers out there, you soldiers. All you brothers out there is doing the work in sincerity. You know, and you brothers out there that are just watching us, that just believe, you know, send monetary help, whatever you do, as long as you believe in Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom to you. All right, Lord willing, we all part of the elect. That's right. You know, that's the key word right there. So anyway, today's what, the 21st, May 21st, right? 2016, year of the push, as we call it.
That's right.
And what I want to talk about, the Spirit God me want to bring out, is that this word, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, they're not looking for men that are on top of the world, men that look like they got everything together. He's looking for the man that's down and out in the spirit, you know, look like he ain't going nowhere, the loser type brother, a loser type man, so to speak. Okay, so if you bring out Luke, Bakusha.
Yep. This is Luke chapter 5, verse 31. And Yahweh Shai answering said unto them, they that are whole need not a physician.
They that are whole need not a physician. Meaning, if you got your life together, so to speak, right? Bills paid, you got no credit, you got your credit score is perfecto, right? You could go mortgage your house if you want to tomorrow. No questions about it. We ain't got to worry if your application will get denied, right? You got a nice job, paying your car bills all on time. You got no creditors calling you, right? IRS ain't messing with you. You're healthy, you're strong, you know what I mean? You benching 500 pounds. You know, everything's good. You got a banging girl or whatever. The Most High is not looking for that. You know, the Most High is looking for the man, the meek and the humble, the man that needs a savior, that's crying out, that needs help, you know, in the spirit, seeking for the truth, seeking for a way out. You know, if you got everything together, you ain't looking for a way out. You comfortable here in America. You ain't thinking about no missiles, or you got no thought in your mind like, yo, I wish I could just go in the spirit world tomorrow, you know? You got dudes out there that really think like that because they really fucked up, you know? Excuse my language, but they're really fucked up. And us in this truth, that's how we feel. We fucked up. You know, we feel sick.
Right.
We feel messed up. A lot of us are physically, literally sick and got messed up bodies. So we really need Yahweh Shai. And a lot of us, you know, everybody in this world is spiritually is sick. If you're in this mind frame of America, you're sick in the head, literally. The scriptures even say that. What is that, Isaiah? We ain't got to get it. But it says that the whole head is sick. Right. Talking about Israel. Yeah. They don't know who the God is. They cool with all these laws that's being passed to protect homosexuals and trannies and get transsexual bathroom. You know, all these laws being passed that's just pushing this world over the brink of wickedness and total debauchery, as they like to say, right? So we were once sick, we were once a part of this world, but the physician, which is as Yahweh Shai, and the understanding of the truth, came to us, and in the spirit we're whole, you know, but still we need a savior to get us up out of here, out of this hell. And one main thing is to give us the new bodies.
Right.
Right? Because we're prisoners, and the way that we're prisoners is because we're trapped in these bodies. The only way out of this hell called America, out of this just going to work to the plantation every day, 9 to 5 or whatever, is to be escaped from these chains, from this body. But we're suffering for Yahweh Shai. We're suffering for Yahweh Shai, you know, dealing with this stuff and still doing this work at the end of the day, after we go through all our shit on Saturday, you know, when we could be relaxing from our 9 to 5 and getting ready to go out to the club, whatever, we here doing this work, you know, suffering. And our only escape is going to be when Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai, when them shoot them missiles and they come back and they deliver us, and we get transformed into them new bodies, you know, and escape all this pollution, all these chemtrails, this GMO food, you know, all these people that are sick in the head that we got to deal with, including your own family members and your parents and your women and your kid, your so-called children. All of them are sick in the head, filthy, drenched with demons dripping off of them, and you got to deal with that. You know, is there more in that, brother? You read the thing?
Con.
Okay. You got something you want to bring out real
Yeah,
quick?
yeah, real, because if you can help me out, because there was just a parable that the when Yahushua was in the house of the Pharisee, he said to the man, the woman, but there was a harlot. She had washed his feet or something like that.
Yeah.
And then he said, don't you know this woman is a harlot? She's a sinner.
Right.
He said pretty much he was saying
that they'll go into the kingdom of heaven first.
Right, because that person has more sins.
Right.
They want to be.
She was humble.
She was humble.
Yeah.
Right. She was, as opposed to the Pharisee who felt as though everything was good, everything was fine. The Lord is not. He's not as acceptable as the person that's jacked up in the mind.
Right.
Like as you was going into, the person that's more jacked up in the mind, that's who the Most High wants.
Right.
But I do have this though. This is 1 Samuel chapter 21 and verse 2. Well, I started at verse 1. And David therefore departed thence and escaped to the cave Adullam. And when his brethren or his father's house heard it, they went down thither to him. And everyone that was in distress, and everyone that was in debt, and everyone that was in discontent gathered themselves unto him and became a captain over them. And there were with him about 400 men. So that was David's men. They were in debt. They was in distress, just like the men of the Lord today in this society.
Yeah, lowly men.
Right.
Yeah, lowly men. Yep. So from there, let's go to what is that? Corinthians.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 52. 50, Slakia. 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 50. Now, this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Yeah, flesh and blood, meaning these bodies can't inherit the kingdom of the Most High because these bodies are carnal and they're wicked.
First Corinthians.
Read again where you're at.
1 Corinthians chapter 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 50.
Okay.
Now this I say, brethren, that flesh and blood cannot inherit the kingdom of the Most High.
Right, so in layman's terms, these bodies that we have now, that we possess now, they can't go into the kingdom of heaven. We're not going to have these bodies in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, go ahead.
It says, neither doeth corruption inherit incorruption. Mm-hmm. Behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed.
One thing, what did it say? I show you a mystery.
Yeah.
Right? One thing that we teach that you don't hear any other camp talk about, or any other Israelite, so-called Israelite, is about the new bodies. Right. Spiritual power. That's a mystery. Okay? Because when we get delivered, they don't talk about a deliverance either. No. Okay? What's the word Yahweh? Well, they don't believe in the name Yahushai. All right? Yahushai means the deliverer. What are we going to be delivered from this captivity from America? How? Through the chariots. Okay? And when we go into them chariots, we're going to get brand new bodies. Because these bodies, these filthy bodies, cannot go into these chariots. Okay? Go ahead.
It says, behold, I shew you a mystery. We shall not all sleep, but we shall all be changed in a moment, in a twinkling of an eye.
Right, so it's gonna happen instantaneous. Okay, as we're going up in them chariots. Go ahead.
In a moment, in a twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound.
That's talking about the missiles.
And the dead shall be raised incorruptible.
Yep.
And we shall be changed.
And we shall be changed in new bodies. So as I said, you brothers out there that got, that are sick, that have, you got brothers out there that got disabilities, okay? Brothers out there that have, jacked up infirmities, disabilities, so to speak. Brothers that's deaf, brothers that are blind, okay? Leading into my next point is that one of the things that the most Yahweh gave the disciples, which is going to happen all over again, and he gave them spiritual power. And they proved the glory and the power of Yahweh by healing men with disabilities, brothers with disabilities, blind men, sick men. Okay? Now you got the parable about the talents. The scripture about the talents.
I got it.
Okay, bring that out.
This is Matthew chapter 25, verse 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling to a far country, who called his own servants. You got it? This is Matthew chapter 25, verse 14. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants, and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, and to another 2, to another 1, to every man according to his several ability.
Right, so every man in his truth, all of us here, we're all part of the body. The Most High gave us all talents, whether it be computer, you know how to use a computer, being real technical, whether it be knowing different languages, okay? All different types of talents. Some brothers got the number 1 talent, which is breaking down the prophecies. Okay, some brothers are good readers, some brothers are designers, making signs, some brothers are website designers, making websites. Okay, whatever your talent is, put it to use, man. Get creative and put it to use. Okay, go ahead.
It says, then, Salakia, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. Then he that had received 5 talents went and traded with the same, and made them other 5 talents. And likewise he that had received 2, he also gained other 2.
Yup, he went out teaching, did the work, whatever his talent was, he used it, and he brought in more brothers with that talent. Okay, go ahead.
But he that had received 1 went and digged it in the earth.
Yup, that's a brother that came in the truth. The Most High blessed him, gave him the knowledge. He didn't do nothing with it. Okay.
And hid his Lord's money. After a long time, the Lord of those servants cometh and reckoneth with them.
And you know who the Lord is speaking about there. It's talking about Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
And so he that had received 5 talents came and brought other 5 talents, saying, Lord, thou deliverest unto me 5 talents. Behold, I have gained beside them 5 talents more.
Meaning he put in work. All right. Year to push. He put in work. Go ahead.
His Lord said unto him, well done.
Well done. Yup.
Thou good.
I don't want to quote it wrong. Who shall the Lord find doing? How's it go?
Fix it as that servant. And when the Lord comes, you'll find so doing his will.
Find show doing his will.
It's in the 24.
Yup, okay.
I could get it real fast.
Yeah, get it real quick. It
This
links
is-
perfectly with that.
This is Luke chapter 12. Luke chapter 12 verse 20. Salakia. Luke chapter 12 verse 46. The Lord of that servant come in a day when he looketh not for him, and an hour when he is not aware, and he will, Salakia. Luke chapter 12 verse 43. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord when he cometh shall find so doing.
Shall find so doing. Doing what? Doing the work. Okay.
Back in Matthew chapter 20.
You go back, you should go to the 42nd.
42nd? Okay.
Okay. Luke chapter 12 verse 46. And the Lord
42.
42? Yeah, Luke chapter 12 verse 42. And the Lord said, who then is the faithful and wise steward, whom his Lord shall make ruler over his household, to give them their portion of meat in due season?
That's what we're all striving for, right? To be rulers. What's ruler where? In the kingdom of heaven, right? We're all striving to be leaders, leaders of the next kingdom, which is that kingdom of heaven. Go ahead.
To give them their portion of meat in due season. Blessed is that servant whom his Lord, when he cometh, shall find so doing.
Yeah, give him his portion of meat in his due season, meaning patience. When the Lord comes back, the Lord's going to give you a reward, but you got to do the work until that time. You can't do it for a year, 2 years, 3 years, and then the missiles ain't come, so you're like, okay, the Lord ain't coming, and you go back in the world. Okay.
Back in Matthew chapter 25, verse 21, his Lord said unto him, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Thou hast been faithful over few things. I will make thee ruler over many things. Enter thou into the joy of thy Lord.
Yeah, beautiful. So to wrap everything up, man, like I said, you brothers out there that are down and out, Yahweh Shai, the deliverer, the Lord's gonna deliver us soon out of this hell, out of these bodies, brand new bodies, no more infirmities. Okay, you brothers out there that have disabilities, the Lord's gonna bless y'all. Okay, you out here doing the work, you might be deaf, you might be blind, you still believe, the Lord's gonna bless you. The Lord's gonna deliver you from from those ailments. And as far as the talents, man, whatever you got, talent you got, put it to work. Like I said, get creative, do whatever. You got brothers out there. There's the brother in Holland, he's deaf, you know. So what you know what he's doing now? He's making videos for deaf people on YouTube. Okay, in sign language. Because there's brothers out there, there's dudes out there, I know it in the spirit, there's dudes out there that are maimed or that are deaf, that the Lord's gonna wake up, and them videos, they gonna watch them videos, and the Lord's gonna snap, is gonna wake them up. You know, so whatever your talent is, whatever disability, yeah, like Paul said, he had a thorn, but he used it to glorify the Most High. So whatever disability you got, get creative and turn it, work it so that you know, do the work and you can help somebody else, you know, with that same disability or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, you got something you want to mention or say?
Well, yeah. Just like, if I'm not mistaken, is it Mark the 9th chapter, the blind man?
Yeah.
No, that's not it. But basically, the blind man, remember, they asked, who sinned, him or his parents? He said, no, this man was blind to show the power of the Lord.
Correct. Might be John 10.
It's John 9.
Yeah, it's
John
the
9.
beginning.
I got something real fast.
Yeah, you can look in John. And
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 7. And as ye go, preach, saying, the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Heal the sick, cleanse the leper, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give.
Boom.
Right.
Yep.
You
got it?
Yep, this is John 9:1. And as Yahushua passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth. And his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? Yahushua answered, neither hath this man sinned nor his parents, but the works of the Most High should be made manifest in him. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. Like you said, Yahushua came to work. Just like if you had that talent, you put that talent to use. Just like Yahushua. I must work the works of him that sent me while it is day. The night cometh when no man can work. Because soon there's going to be a certain time period where you ain't going to be able to do these things, like make these videos, come out in the street and teach, uplift the brother. While we have the time to do it, this is we supposed to be doing it. We're supposed to be pushing and striving to do that. You know? As verse 5, as long as I am in the world, I am in the light of the world. That's the point.
Can I say something?
Go ahead, you got it.
Just to add on to that point. So this is to the Akim that has these infirmities and disabilities and problems. That's just the cross you have to bear. That's the test of your faith. You know, that's the trials you have to go to so you could be an example to the rest of the flock. All right, showing you that Yahweh Shem Yahushua can still be glorified in you, you know? So do what you can and push this word out.
Paul said, my weakness, I made strong.
I made strong. Right. Yep. Apostle Paul, right? Yep. That's right.
Ye are strong, huh?
Yep.
So don't question yourselves and why I'm going through this, why me. Just think it's all to glory Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
And building off what Paul said, take that weakness and make it a strength. Turn it into your strength. You know what I'm saying?
In other words, that's how the Most High shows his strength. Because it's easy if you healthy and stuff like that. You know you got muscles galore. You ain't got a pain in your body. It's easy to do the work. But how about doing the work when you fucked up, when you going through shit? So that's how the Most High is made strong. The Most High rather use somebody that's sick with ailments to show his power. You know, so like the brother said, that's a testament to glorify the Lord by a brother that's sick. The Most High is strengthened. That shows his power. It makes it that much more stronger.
Right. That's it. And any more brothers got anything else you want to say? Or
I think this brother got something.
got something? Okay, I see.
Salakia. This is 1 Corinthians. Salakia. 1 Corinthians chapter 1.
But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 27. But the Most High have chosen the foolish things of the world to confound the wise. And this is the point. And the Most High have chosen the weak things of the world to confound the things which are mighty. Backing up what Elder Menatazak said, and backing up what the scriptures say. It's the weak things of this world that's going to confound the wise in the mighty of this world.
That's right. That's right.
It's the bummites that's going to confound the fly and flashy and flamboyant ass niggas, man.
Yeah.
The men with gay garments.
Yeah.
Like the scriptures speak about. That was dope.
Yeah, cut. But but James says that. James says that. Do not rich men oppress you.
Yeah.
You know, he said, "Oh, ye hypocrites." You know, just because that man has a ring, you know, he basically comes in that apparel looking nice. You know, does that make him a man of the Lord? And basically,
I got it.
It's the least expected.
I know you want to cut it. This is James chapter 2, verse 2. For if there come up to your assembly a man with a gold ring and goodly apparel, reminds me of Nate.
Yeah.
Sounds just like Nate with a cape, you know. For if there come unto your assembly a man with a gold ring and a goodly apparel, and there came in also a poor man with vile raiment, sounds like a bumite to me.
vile raiment. Yup.
And ye have respect to him that weareth the gay clothing, and say unto him, sit thou here, and say unto him, sit thou here in the good place, and say unto the poor, stand thou there, or sit here under my footstool. Are ye not then partial in yourselves?
Right. I mean, your judgment is off. Your judgment is off. You just looking on a carnal appearance. Yup.
Are ye become judge of evil thoughts? Hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he have promised to them that love him?
Yeah. The poor in this world are really the rich. You know, because this world doesn't know riches.
Right.
You know? These people don't know riches. There's a bank right here. These people think they got money, man. But the real riches is in these scriptures. Which the people that look poor are the richest, are the richer ones. You know? Just like the scripture said in Revelations 2 and 9, 3 and 9, I know thy poverty, yet thou art rich.
There you go.
You know?
You guys on that?
But ye have despised the poor. Do not rich men oppress you?
Right.
And draw you before the judgment seats? This is the last verse. Do not they blaspheme that worthy name by the which ye are called?
Yeah.
What name is that?
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the video. I don't know if y'all seen
Yeah,
Nate, he said anybody that ever used the name Yahweh Shem Yahshua is wicked. He basically said he trembles at anybody when people say that.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Well, he's gonna be judged by them words.
Yup.
That's it, brother.
So with that, we're gonna say shalom to the elect, double honor to the apostles, to the elders, shalom, and barak to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.